Looking to role model someone, use their confidence, use their strategy to go further faster for yourself. Well, today I want to talk about the art of role modeling someone and how I found it effectively to do this. So, thank you for being here today. I appreciate you. Now, I wanted to talk about this because I think there's a lot of people we could term as role models out there and follow people out there. And there's a lot of great examples of human beings out there, definitely to follow. What I've discovered to be true for me, though, that is there's not a one size fits all approach. And while it's really effective to role model someone, you have to take account in terms of their psychology, in your psychology, and how our minds are all different. And we've all got different strengths, we've got different things to work on. So I think that's really important to consider. And actually, I've been in quite a lot of programs and coaching programs and things to learn from. And you can have one person who looks at what the person's done and copies them and gets the results. You can get someone else who attempts to and doesn't, right? And then I've seen it when the influencer or the person they're role modeling will say, you just got to keep doing the work, when actually we're all different. So that's what I really want to talk about today, effective role modeling and what's worked for me. I've seen people in like business groups get results and others not when you follow the same strategy. We're all different. And there's like influencers like the Alex Hormozy and Grant Cardone's out there who are amazing at business, right? But you have to remember these people, they've all got their traumas and wounds. And if someone who's really good at business and got no financial blocks copies them, they're probably going to get good results if they stick to the model. But if you have someone else with severe financial wounds and struggles about money and these limiting beliefs, and they try and copy someone like Grant Cardone or Alex Hormozy, they may not necessarily get the same results. So for me, what I've learned is you need to know what you need. And I think this is an important point because we're like, I'll just copy so and so, but you've always got to factor in what do you need exactly. So I've tried to, copy like what billionaires have done, and I've just been exhausted because I've got those blocks. But when I've role modeled someone like Peter Sage, who's not a billionaire, he's a millionaire, very successful business person. I've not got the same results as him, but I got more results by following him because he comes with a more kind of flow approach. You're not trying to fight everything all the time. You're not working 20 hours a day. And that's what worked for me when I've used more of his strategy, right? So here's what I want to offer you to consider when you're role modeling someone. The first thing is know what do you want. These are the 5 points I'm going to make. What do you want, right? Where do you want to go? You don't know who to role model if you don't know where to go. If you want to make X amount of money, you want to lose X amount of weight, you want to get a relationship, whatever it is, right? Know what you need. Know what you want. The second point is know what you need. And you've got to be very honest about it. It's like, do you have blocks, like I said, financially? Or do you have blocks in your romance life, relationships? Do you have blocks, beliefs about health? I'm very fortunate. I don't have many blocks, limiting beliefs about health, so I do pretty well. And then have different role models. Have different role models for different things. So if you're really stuck on the way you're thinking about something, find someone who's overcome that block before, because chances are in history there are. I can almost guarantee there's someone who's overcome like some kind of mental block on it, right? But what I mean by that is, you could go and role model someone like a Grant Cardone or Alex Hormozy. I keep naming those two as they're sensational at business and really two people look up to, and I think they're amazing. But it's like, if you've got these wounds in your head or traumas and all these kind of things that are blocking you from moving forward, you may want to role model someone else on that because it works differently for different people. The fourth one, role model someone who's overcome the psychological challenge, right? And what I've learned from all I've studied in like my personal growth is that 80% of it is psychological. 20% is strategy. Typically they offer, I know Tony Robbins said that in business. He said 80% is psychology, 20% is strategy. And then the fifth point I'll offer you about role modeling is keep experimenting and know it's not an overnight fix, and energetically feel into what's right for you. If you role model someone and it just energetically doesn't feel right, not that it's a little bit hard, there's going to be resistance on that side, but if it doesn't feel right for you, no matter how valid that person is, don't go for them, right? Always feel into your instincts as well. There was one program I was in, and it was just all about hustle and exhaustion, and it just didn't feel right for me. And then I went to another and it felt a lot better. And I started getting results. I started actually working for the team and doing really, really well. So you've got to feel into things when you're learning from other people, if possible. So I want to go over the points I said about role modeling. I just want to talk about this because we can just go, okay, they're that person who's really good at that, so therefore I must copy them. They're really good at that, I must copy them. You've got to know what you need and what's good for you when you're considering role modeling. I'm definitely all for role modeling when learning something. People role model me when they want to start a podcast. And now and then I might not be someone's style, but role modeling is a really good option. So the first point, just go through these again. Know what you want, know what you need. You can have different role models in different areas. Make sure you've got someone, if you've got a mindset block, I call it psychology, or a psychological block, make sure you find someone who's overcome that challenge, and keep experimenting and know it's not an overnight fix. Feel into it. So that's what I got for you today. I appreciate you for being here, and remember to lead with your heart and not with fear.